My name is Steve VanDam, and I'm the founder of VanDam Custom Boats in Boyne City, Michigan. So just as a little background, we are in the middle of change here at VanDam Custom Boats. I have a son that is in our business that has taken over as president. So my role in the business, my day-to-day role, has evolved from when I started as a hands-on craftsman. I apprenticed as a boat builder, used to do all the boat building. As we grew, I became more of a manager, and now I really step into a leadership role. And with my son stepping into presidency, my role has stepped up one more notch again. So we have two businesses now, VanDam Custom Boats and Boyne Boatyard. So my role now is as a leader of both of those businesses and looking ahead, trying to set a vision for these businesses. My day-to-day responsibilities for VanDam Custom Boats, my primary responsibility still is sales. I focus a lot of time on that. And I want to make sure our pipeline is always full of work. So that's my number one job every day, however I can reach out to potential clients or customers, how I can sell our product, customer communication. And that includes the way we sell is a lot of relationship building. So I may have a continuous conversation with people for a pretty long period of time, talking about something they might want to do in the future. So that's kind of my day-to-day. I still handle purchasing for this business, but then again, my next role really is planning a vision. We're looking ahead at a 5-year plan and a 10-year plan, and I am actively involved in what our business is going to look like 5 years from now, what it's going to look like 10 years from now, how we're going to face the challenges that we see before us. So when I was a young man, my goal was to sail around the world, but I started repairing some boats and decided I like working on boats. And so I apprenticed as a boat builder. Backing up one step, I did a year of college. It was not a good fit for me. And so I was kind of figuring out what I wanted to do, and that's how I started working on boats. And that just clicked for me, and so I had a chance to apprentice with a boat builder. And then I'm a fairly independent person anyway, so after that apprenticeship, my wife and I built an oversized garage, and we started our own business in that garage, and started as a one-man shop, and quickly learned I needed to have some help to make any money, so we had 1 or 2 people. And then we were fortunate to get a couple customers that really believed in what we could do, that commissioned a couple boats with us, and that got us going. And our first really advertising was all word of mouth. We got some of our product out there, people saw it, that led to other commissions. And we went through several physical moves from that first garage, which we added to. We moved into a commercial park and had a little bigger building. And then 25 years ago, we came to Boyne City, Michigan, and bought some assets from a bankrupt facility and grew our business by quite a magnitude at that time, because we also did some storage and service. So really my evolution is really starting as a hands-on craftsman, apprentice, just having the grit to say I want to have my own business, and the stick-to-itiveness to carry on with that. And here we are today with maybe 20 employees in our 2 businesses combined from starting by myself. So my training as a young man, I apprenticed as a boat builder in a wooden boat shop building wooden sailboats, which fit my passion at the time. And that really prepared me in the sense of hands-on work. It didn't give me any business background, but it taught me how to build boats, all the parts of it. And that's what I started with. Unfortunately, I didn't get any business training out of that. And I learned, I call it the school of hard knocks, how to start a business by making a lot of mistakes and almost going out of business within a year by not paying taxes correctly. But we recovered from that, and I had a few people that helped mentor me over time. And as our business grew, I would seek out other advice on the best way, both from our accountants. But probably the most really influential thing has been more recently, we've stumbled along in business, but maybe not running it quite as business-like as it should have been. And about 10 years ago, we got involved with a group of volunteer consultants, if you will, that came in. It's called SCORE, and they really helped us with our marketing is what they helped us with. But I also belong to a business group called Vistage, which becomes kind of like your own personal board of directors, and it gives you a place that you can throw out ideas or discuss problems you're having with business. And so that's really where my business education came from, was from mentoring and from business associates. The boat building was the apprenticeship part, but so it was definitely a mixture. So Northern Michigan is a great place to have a business like ours, and I love being here. I grew up in Grand Rapids, and I've never liked living in a city since growing up, so I like rural areas. But there's just so much stuff to do here besides our business, which of course I'm passionate about, building boats. But you know, in the summer we've got great lakes here to go boating on, so it's a great boating area, which again is good for business. I like biking, we like mountain biking, hiking, camping. You know, that's just awesome. And in the wintertime, both my wife and I are passionate cross-country skiers. We like to do masters racing. And so winter goes way too fast from my view. So this is just a great area. And you know, Boyne City is a great community to have a business like ours. They're very supportive of small business. And it's just a great place to live. We, like a lot of small business, we have a challenge finding people that want to work in this trade. But Boyne City is a great place to entice them to. Okay, I think really the biggest piece of advice I could give, and particularly maybe to younger people more so than older people, but that would be don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to take a risk on something while you're young. What have you got to lose? You've got plenty of time to start over again if it's not the right path or you've made the wrong decision. You know, I was fortunate, I was passionate about something, but I don't think passion has to be the driving thing either. I think try something, even if you're just kind of interested in it and you've got an idea, try it. If it doesn't work out, move on to the next. You'll learn from that experience, and that's just part of life, learning and moving on.